Okay, plastic epoxy, plastic weld I've used to try to fix my '03 Mazda 6, the little storage cabinet on the above the instrument display or the radio display on the dash. Used this stuff a lot, but in this project did not work. Doesn't bond to this particular type of plastic. This thing is all molded, and the lid sits on it up here. Radio display goes in here. Real easy to get out. Anyhow, so what breaks? These little corners right here. This is the hinge point. Pin goes in there, and they break off, and it won't open and close, or if it does close, it stays up on the end. So plastic epoxy did not work, so I decided to try welding. If you can heat steel and weld steel, why can't you heat plastic and weld plastic? So I took just a regular big cigarette lighter. I heated the surface. Doesn't look pretty. I did it all the way around. Here's the other side. Not beautiful, but you won't be able to see it once the door's on. This is the front where the pin goes. And I'll stick the pin in it where you can see. Pin actually does still go in the hole. Once I got the outside completely welded, I actually held the pin with a, because I was concerned about the inside not being welded sufficiently. So I held the pin with a small pair of scissors like this. Used the same lighter, heated it very hot. Stick the pin inside the hole and twist it. Don't just stick it in there and leave it. The plastic would probably bond to it or stop you from being able to get it out. So stuck it in, twisted it a few times, then let it set till it cooled. And although you can't see it in this video, it also welded the inside back together. So now we're going to put it all back together and see if it actually works. I'll let y'all know. Okay. Pause for a minute. This is all stuck back together. The point where I welded it. The hinge pin's back in. The other side obviously wasn't cracked, but if it would have been, this would have worked on either side. I've opened it and closed it already. There's closed. And that's it. And the good thing about welding like this is literally when it cools in just 10 seconds and it's done. So you can, it's not like epoxy where you have to wait, take your time, give it overnight. I actually put epoxy on this same thing last night, let it set for about 10 hours, and as soon as I put it together this morning, it came apart. So I was going to order a new one, and then I thought, well, why not? So I tried this, and guess what? It worked. So there you go. Hope it helps you out. I'm going to finally pay a little back to YouTube of some of the stuff it's given me. As a matter of fact, I got the information off of YouTube. The best way to go about removing this out of the car. So if y'all need that, look it up. All right. Thanks.